everybody, Taki here, and welcome to my review of the Your Name Pop-Up Parade Mitsuha Miyamizu and Taki Tachibana. This is from one of my favorite movies of all time, Your Name. If you have not seen this movie by some miracle, highly recommend that you do so ASAP. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is an absolute masterpiece of cinema. I cannot sing its praises high enough. It is one of the most amazing character studies. It has an amazing story. It has a god-tier soundtrack, and it has twists and turns that you'll never see coming, and the ending will have you crying like a little fucking 3-year-old. It is an absolute masterpiece. Please watch it if you haven't. And these are the two main characters from this movie. I had these pre-ordered. They arrived a fairly good while ago. I've actually had these for a good while, but I still wanted to review them because they are very nice. And if you are a fellow fan of Your Name, I definitely wanted to let you guys know that there are some really nice figures out there if you want to get some figures from this amazing movie. So let's get into this. First up, I do want to quickly show off the box. There's really nothing to talk about here. I'm only going to show one of the boxes because there's just no reason to show the other one. There's nothing to go over here whatsoever. It says Pop-Up Parade, Taki, Pop-Up Parade on the bag. It is Pop-Up Parade. Pretty much your standard Pop-Up Parade box with absolutely nothing to speak of whatsoever. Pretty much nothing that even tells you it's from Your Name or the character. It just says like Taki in the bottom there, and that's pretty much it. So I did just want to show you guys just so you know what the box looks like, but let's get into this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with Mitsuha because I gotta be honest, I like her just the teeniest, itty-bittiest tiny bit more. So we are going to start with Mitsuha, but here she is. She is really well done, man. They really did get the face very nicely. You can see it is really well done. And they picked out the ribbon right there, very nice in the red right there. She does, of course, have the absolutely iconic ribbon right there, and I'll go ahead and show that, yes, Taki does have it on his bracelet as well, which is really cool. So she has that. She has her hair done in her way that she does in the movie right there. You can see the braid all done right there. You have her bag right there, very nicely done. Little charm hanging off right there, very cool. Very nicely done all the way around. The skin and the wrinkles of the clothes is very nice as well. She's obviously in the standard pose that they are on the poster here. You can see that she's in the same pose that she's in on the front of the movie right there. So really cool. And then moving down, the skirt is very nicely done. All the wrinkle work is really well done right there. Very nice. And then the brown picked out for the shoes as well. Overall, they just absolutely nailed the figure itself. The stand is a very simple stand. It's just a green translucent Pop-Up Parade stand. If you have any Pop-Up Parade figures, then you probably know what to expect from these stands. They're all pretty much the same, I think. So yeah, very cool though. I think they really did a great job with Mitsuha. Talking now about Taki, here we have Taki. I gotta be honest, even though I do like Mitsuha just the tiniest bit more, I have to say that I think Taki is actually the better figure, but if you are going to buy one of these, you're absolutely going to buy them both. Why on earth would you buy one of these and not the other? Like, riddle me that, why there'd be any point in buying one without the other, man. People who bought one of these and not the other just want to watch the world burn, don't they? But let's go ahead and talk about Taki here. They did a great job on Taki, and he's actually a lot more like substantial than Mitsuha because of course Mitsuha is, you know, a little bit more frail and a little bit shorter. Taki's a lot taller, and he's also a bit more built out, so you can see there. So very nicely done though. You can see the bag is really nicely done on Taki as well. Once again, he does have the bracelet, absolutely needed to get that right, and he does have his tie very nicely done right there with all the yellow and green stripes right there, the little badge for his school right there. The face is done very nicely. Once again, you can pull him out, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the face a little bit closer up so you guys can see just how well they did on it. So yes, the face is done really nicely. The blue is very nicely done in the eyes there. The lips are picked out very nicely. And then the hair is actually also kind of, is also very nicely done because you kind of have some brown and black kind of mixing in there. You can see kind of a little bit more of a darker brown towards the bottom here and then some lighter brown coming up here. Very nicely done. And with him, you just get a gray stand. You get the green stand for Mitsuha and the gray stand for him, probably to kind of symbolize how Mitsuha kind of lives in more of a grassland type area, and then he lives in the concrete jungle of Tokyo City, and you can see on the cover artwork here, he's on that and she's on the grass, so that's kind of what they're going for here with the stands here, and I do think they do a pretty good job, and when you bring them together, they look really good. It is kind of weird, I will say, that if you have Mitsuha like this, if you have like the wording in the back, which I feel like you're supposed to have the wording in the back there, if you have it like that, and Taki here, his is on, when you have his on the back as well, this is what they end up looking like. Now, this isn't an issue at all, because all you have to do is move them this way, have the words over here, and then you're good to go. It looks good, or you can put them like this, which is actually how they kind of are on the side of the on the poster artwork for the movie. And yeah, it's really, really, really well done. But I do think it's kind of weird that they have like the words like off to the side here for him, and then for her it's just on the back. I don't know. That's a little bit weird, but I mean, it's not a big deal at all. They still look really, really, really good together. And yeah, I mean, they're just really nicely done figures. If you love Your Name, I can highly recommend that these will be really, really cool if you want to get them for whatever reason for your collection. If you just really love these characters, if you just really love the movie, awesome, awesome, awesome characters. And if you got the Weathering with You ones as well, those do look pretty cool as well. You could totally have them all together, which would be kind of cool as well. For comparison, I'll bring in the only other Papa Parade figure I have, which is Junko from Danganronpa. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same scale as other Papa Parade figures right there. Although Taki does look a little bit tall. I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. They all scale very, very nicely, and you know, it's the same kind of stand with all the Papa Parade figures right here. So there you go. There is a comparison for you. And I'll also bring in a Nendoroid here, just so maybe that could help someone out. If you have a Nendoroid, there you go. That's kind of the scale you're looking at compared to a Nendoroid right there. But yeah, that's really about it. A bit of a shorter review this week, but they're really, really nicely done figures. If you're a big fan of Your Name, I can definitely give these figures my recommendation. They're really, really nice. The build quality is very nice. The sculpting is very good. They look very much like the characters, and it's a wonderful, wonderful movie. So if you love the movie, I can definitely put my recommendation on these figures. They're really, really cool, man. I honestly am very, very, very happy with them. Obviously, they're very plain because the characters are very plain, but that's the beauty of this movie. This movie isn't this super extravagant, like insane in blockbuster movie. This movie is just about two normal people who have this really weird and kind of supernatural experience, and it kind of ends up bringing them together in the end. It's a really, really fucking amazing movie. And once again, if you have not seen Your Name, I would highly recommend that you get on it ASAP. It is a absolute masterpiece of cinema. But yeah, there you have it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know if you did in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Papa Parade, Mitsuha, and Taki, and your thoughts on Your Name in the comment section down below. Leave them all down there. And with that being said, this is TK Guillotine, signing out.